So, sick of being broke, sick of working all the time to be in debt. It sucks, it's hard, but you gotta do what you gotta do. If you can try to get some land and owner financing or get ahead, it'll make things a lot easier. And lowering your cost of living is the same thing as making more money, if you think about it. I'm struggling. I'm not in good shape for this. The pickaxe is killing me. That's actually why I started doing this video here, to show you, I'm having a hard time, but I still try to get through it a little bit at a time. And shoveling, no matter how bad a shape you're in, you can shovel forever. The cool thing about shoveling is that's my foot doing all the work, so it's like stepping. And then one arm straight, holding it up, the other arm straight, pushing it down. If you think about it, it's kind of like the three easiest things you can do. You can be, like my arms, my back of my arms are like jello. They're dying from that pickaxe. But I feel like I could do this all day. As long as I'm not trying to toss it. Shoveling's not so bad. You start doing some stuff like this, the harder you do it, the more effort, like that kind of stuff, picking it up, it'll wear you out. But you take your time, just keep going. And that's the thing about doing a project like this. If you're really down to say, screw it, I'm moving to the woods, I'm gonna get some land, I'm gonna make my own place, you have to take it slow. It's not going to be like a movie or as easy as some of these guys think. I mean, maybe some of you are in great shape. There's some Navy SEAL guy, David Goggins, probably bust this out in a weekend. That's not me. I think it's not realistic for a lot of people. And you have to take it slow. Don't hurt yourself. You never want to push it to like 90%. You want to go to like 80, 75. Because if you get hurt, you're out here on your own. You might as well be bear food or dog food. My puppies love me. But how many days of starving before we start eating each other, you have to be safe. Take it slow. Take it easy. And I'm sure this doesn't look as cool as a lot of guys' videos. Building stuff really fast, knowing what they're doing. But you can learn a lot of this from YouTube. The best way to learn, if you really want to build stuff, is get a job. They pay you to learn. The trades, oftentimes, the bosses can be assholes. But if you can learn how to deal with those kinds of people, it'll make you a better person, for one. It'll also make dealing with the anxiety, the stresses, the troubles of your life a bit easier. And you learn something along the way, and they pay you to learn. Which, if you think about it, compared to college or something else, a lot of guys are going into debt. Crazy debt going to school. Here's a university program. Go work for a concrete company, learn foundations. Go work for a carpentry company, learn framing. Go apprentice with a plumber, an electrician. All you need after that is basically septic and roofing, and you're doing the whole house. You can do some specialty work like cabinetry and stuff like that, but you can buy those things, and how much more money are you going to make building houses compared to whatever you're doing going to school? I'm not saying all school is bad, but you see a problem with a lot of people having a lot of degrees that cost them a lot of money, and there's not a lot of jobs for them. And they don't pay much. I wish everyone the best. You have to do what works for you. And maybe you're a little weirder or different like me, and something like this works a little better for you. And maybe you're not. Maybe you're looking at me like, this guy's crazy. That's okay, Different people make the world interesting. It'd be boring if everything was McDonald's, isn't it? No hate to McDonald's. Yeah. You just keep going. It's part gets tiring, your hands get into it too. You don't want to blister, so your first couple days, take it slow. I have big blisters on my toes, and that's they hardened up into like some little gnarl things. One of them did. The other one just came off. It's a process. Oh, I got a pickaxe again and I'm dreading it. See how much I can do without pickaxing. And this has been the process. This hasn't, you know, I wish it was glamorous. If you got some money, you're in the same position, and you had a bunch of cash, I would recommend going to Home Depot. They got these little walk behind excavators. Get one of those, rent it for like a month. There's no hours on them. That's why Home Depot's a good place to rent for. They don't care how many hours you use. Just rent it for a month. Make your trail coming down, you know. Get to this, wherever it is on your slope that you want to make it, and just use that. And one of those little excavators will be done with this in short order. You'll be making garden beds and all kinds of stuff while you have it. And that's the benefit of just renting one of those things for a month. So you have a bunch of time with it. So you start thinking of projects you can use with it. Parking spots, all kinds of stuff. And it becomes pretty useful. So I know some of you are broken in debt, stuff like that. It might seem crazy getting land, but I promise you, you can do it for cheap. If you got cash, you can do it outright. If not, you can do owner financing. And look into it. Just go on Zillow even, type owner financing. What do you really need? I mean, if this is too roughing it for you, get one of those RVs. Just watch out with an RV in the snow. Sometimes the roof can collapse if it snows a lot. It's nice talking to somebody while working. That's the thing, you get lonely out here working. I'm gonna start a Discord. Hopefully some of you out there find me. Like to talk or hang out or something, you can join my Discord. Doesn't have to be just about building. There's all kinds of stuff. Philosophy, you know, vehicles, my dog, hiking, whatever. I like to learn. Man, I don't want to bust out the twig. Roots are difficult. I suppose you can see those. Roots make things tricky. Roots will slow you down. Roots stabilize the ground too, so you don't really want to take them out in a slope situation. If you look, let's see if I can get this turned around. I leave the tree, cut down some of its cut down some of its branches so it'll crown more, cut out its shrub competition. These shrubs need to be trimmed down to less branches. This tree should probably be trimmed down to less stalks so it's not competing with itself so much. There's them puppies. Yeah, they like to supervise. Check, you good boy? Thinking about it. Yeah, it's really pretty here. Hopefully that wind's not terrible on the microphone. Bear with me, I'm just learning. It's my second YouTube video. If you have any suggestions or comments or advice, or you know, maybe you want advice, I don't know, maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you want to see something, ask me. I'm an open book. It's interesting. I hope you all enjoy it, and have a great day.